Good lord! Nefarious necromancy! What horrific hocus-pocus summons these cadaverous creations back to loathsome life? Time to call on the services of the Strange Brigade!
Welcome to Tech Evolved. If you enjoy this content, then please like and subscribe to the channel. Also consider becoming a part of the Discord community. Link in the description.
In today's video, we're going to be checking out Strange Brigade, a game developed by Rebellion, yeah, the same ones that brought us Sniper Elite and also Zombie Army. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, YouTube, this game completely flew past my radar. The only reason why I know this actually exists now is because of the winter sales on Steam, and I just don't have the willpower to refuse a good deal, especially when it's gaming related. So with that said, I am going to be breaking down my honest thoughts, feelings and opinions on this title, and hopefully my added opinion might actually help in some way if you are deciding whether or not to pick up this game, or for whatever reason that made you click on this video today. I picked it up for £3.99 here in the UK, I think it's $4.99 in the US, and it does actually seem like a game that will regularly go on sale, so definitely keep that in mind. So first off, let's talk about what the game actually is. It's a third-person action-adventure online co-op shooter with up to 4 players. Its theme is centered around ancient mythology and also the 1930s. This gives it quite a unique aesthetic for both the gameplay and visual appeal. In this game you will come across creatures of the damned and the doomed nature, scorpions, mummies, cadavers, skeletons, mini-bosses and all good stuff really. There are 2 major game modes within this game, as the third one is just a variation of the main campaign. So when it comes to game mode diversity, SB really does struggle in this area, and I did make sure that the gameplay that you're watching now only has light snippets of the actual campaign in order to not actually spoil anything if you are actually considering buying this. The majority of the gameplay is from the Horde mode, which is the second main mode, where the player has to survive waves and rounds of enemies, whilst collecting coins and upgrading their gear. In both the campaign and Horde mode, there are some light puzzle elements that kind of serve to break up all the combat in this game and all the shooting. Because as you've probably already noticed, this game plays very arcade-like and very much caters towards a casual player. In fact, the footage that you are watching right now is from my first time playing the game. I actually thought there was going to be more of a learning curve, which was the reason why I went into Horde mode, because I did want to get the gameplay mechanics down before going into campaign. But in all honesty, that was completely unnecessary, which does bring me to the first negative about the game, although not exactly a deal breaker. SP does cater towards the casual player and the arcade approach just a little bit too much. Now this game knows what it is, it doesn't take itself serious. I don't think you're meant to take it serious, and by no means am I saying it needs something like a competitive element. No, I would just like to see the enemy's difficulty cranked up to 11 just for that extra added challenge. I only mention this because I get to a point when playing where I just completely switch off to the game. I go on autopilot and I don't really find it that engaging. But with that said, if you are in the mood for mindless shooting for the sake of mindless shooting and you do want to switch off and that's your objective, this is the perfect game to do that with. And I can't take away from how fun it is actually to play, especially when being a new player. There's so many funny moments, witty moments throughout the campaign, and the game will actually get you to crack up a few times, well, if you're not dead inside like me. That was a joke. I know, right? It didn't sound like it. But in all seriousness, I think a lot of my thoughts about it being more casualized, well, compared to other stuff from Rebellion, is because of Zombie Trilogy. That game on single player will actually hand you your ass if you're not ready and you don't understand the mechanics fully. But I think the main reason to that point is because of now in 2020 there's only about 100 people playing and they're not actually playing the multiplayer. I couldn't find anyone online, so I'm guessing they're all playing single player or either doing private matches. It kind of does bum me out because I was hoping that the difficulty would ramp up in multiplayer and I would actually be able to experience that. But anyway, enough about that, let's talk about performance, optimization and also accessibility. Obviously with it being a more casual game, accessibility is really good. The game allows you to change everything that you would want to do with your keybinds, and also has full controller support. Performance and optimization was great across the board. I didn't have any issues whatsoever with this game. Across all of my gaming sessions, it actually ran smooth. So we're talking about 12 hours worth of gameplay. SB also offers the ability to change API. You can either run it in Vulkan or DX12, which is really nice to see. I was running the game on a GTX 980 Ti and was getting a consistent 90 frames a second on ultra settings. Not bad, and that was all scenarios really. There was the odd drop here and there, but ran silky smooth. And let me just add, this game looks as good as any modern game really, but can still hold up that level of performance, which I have to say, I really do appreciate that. To sum it up, I do think the game is well put together. The gameplay is fast and fun, although sometimes can get a bit monotone. It does help that you do have quite a cast and diversity of enemy types that do come for you, but the challenge in the single player element just isn't quite there. Even the puzzles are like not puzzling whatsoever. It's basically just matching symbols with symbols. Although I have been critical about the game, I will say that I did enjoy it and it was totally worth the amount of money that I paid for it. This isn't going to be a game that I just play this one time and then never go back to it. If I ever do feel like I want to switch off and just have some mindless shooting fun, this is probably a game on that top list, along with COD Zombies and stuff like that. I honestly think it would be worth it if you bought it on sale, but I wouldn't say go out and buy it full price. The best case scenario for this game is to not be like me and have friends, because then you can jump in and have some co-op fun. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this goes next, whether or not they do like a second one. I think it has a lot of potential. Anyway, with that said, let me know if you played this game before. Tell me your thoughts on this game. Maybe you're buying it. Maybe you've been playing it for a long time. Oh, I wish I played it when it was like new. The ability to jump into an online match straight away and not waiting like 2 hours. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Anyway, with that said, that has been my honest thoughts, feelings and opinions. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And that's going to do it from me. I've been Jaguar and I will see you in the next Tech Evolve video.
Way ahead open! Onwards, Brigade! There's murderous mysteries and sinister secrets to be uncovered here.